Welcome to the Cop Shop Podcast, our weekly compilation of police report oddities and curiosities. With host, Telegraph reporter Joe Kovac Jr. The loot was worth, maybe $375, but it wasn't so much the dollar amount of the pilfered haul that was remarkable. It was rather the quantity of ill-gotten merchandise that a pair of alleged shoplifters recently made off with. What's more was how they ever so briefly made off with it, not to mention the swift police work that landed them in jail. On the afternoon of November 8th, the suspects, a 35-year-old man and a 28-year-old woman, were seen at the Save-A-Lot grocery on Eisenhower Parkway in Macon. They were said to be filling a black suitcase with food. The two supposedly packed a bag with 2 packs of cube steak, 2 packs of T-bones, 4 packs of bacon, 5 containers of sausage, and an array of cheeses. Store employees said they then left without paying and took off in a Dodge Neon. But they didn't get far. They were spotted next just up the road at Academy Sports, where sports bras and 6 baseball gloves were stolen, and where the suspects again got away, but only briefly. A Bibb County Sheriff's deputy noticed their gray Dodge at a gas mart on nearby Mercer University Drive. In plain view, the sheriff's report said, in the rear of the vehicle was a black suitcase that was used in the theft from Save-A-Lot. The suspects were taken back to Academy Sports, where an employee ID'd them as the culprits. Later at the Save-A-Lot, an assistant manager did likewise. That's when the female suspect began yelling that she had paid for the groceries and that there was a receipt in her purse. A sheriff's report noted that the purse was located and, quote, there was no receipt. The two were charged with shoplifting. An emergency call went out over the police radio on the afternoon of November 27th as, quote, a fight with weapons. The fight was outside the K building at Highland Hills Apartments on Gray Highway in East Macon. A 32-year-old woman there told a sheriff's deputy that while she was trying to crank her car, which wouldn't start, she overheard some women in a minivan talking and laughing and, according to the deputy's report, she, quote, thought it was about her. The women began arguing and the 32-year-old went into an apartment and retrieved a knife. Quote, she told them if they did not leave her alone, they would be in trouble, the report noted, adding that the other women were leaving when the deputy rode up. The woman with the knife explained that she heard the others saying, quote, God don't like ugly, and that she thought they were going to, quote, jump her. The woman was cited for disorderly conduct. And now from our dispatches files. In the wee hours of November 27th, a 37-year-old woman on Greer Street, just east of Rogers Avenue in Macon's Pleasant Hill neighborhood, told the police she needed help. A Bibb County Sheriff's deputy asked her what was wrong. According to the deputy's report, she said, quote, she wanted an ambulance for frostbite. The low that night was 29 degrees, but the temperature turned out to be the least of her worries. After an ambulance came and the woman was examined, the deputy found out the woman was wanted for probation violations and he took her to jail. About 5:30 one morning last month, a 42-year-old man left his Nissan Murano running while he went into the Marathon Mart at Ingleside and Rogers Avenue in Macon. Inside, another customer told him, quote, someone is driving off in your car. The man looked out and his car was gone. He called the cops and described the missing car. He said it was silver and that it had a sticker on the back, quote, hike naked, it adds color to your cheeks.